Bob Hall Lane Part 3. The curse runs deep. Henry's house, night. Henry walks in, quietly shutting the door behind him. Shaken, grabs football helmet. His dad and mom are at the table finishing dinner. You're late again. Sit down and eat before it gets cold. Henry sits at the table. The helmet rests beside him. His dad eyes it quietly. Where did you get that? Bob Hall Lane, I went through it. I didn't want to, but it was the fastest way home. His dad freezes, staring at the helmet like it's haunted. You knew him, right? You were there the day he disappeared. His dad slowly sets his fork down and leans back. I was 13, same age as you now. That day never left me. Bob Hall Lane Flashback Day. Sunny neighborhood. Kids are riding bikes. A young version of Henry's dad rides alongside them. Bob Hall, dressed in a mayor's suit, waves to neighbors as he walks proudly down the lane. Bob was the town hero, football star turned mayor. Everyone looked up to him. Then something changed. The wind suddenly dies. Shadows stretch unnaturally across the pavement. The trees stop moving. Shadows moved before the wind did. Then the air got cold. Real cold. Bob keeps walking. Fog starts to rise from the ground. Then he disappears into the mist without a sound. We never saw him again. That's enough of old stories. Henry's room, night. Henry sits on his bed, helmet beside him. Joy walks in holding a juice pouch. Joy, you looked scared at dinner. What's going on? Henry, I asked Dad about Bob Hall. He said he saw it happen. Said Bob just disappeared. Joy notices the helmet. Joy, why do you have that old thing? Henry, I found it by accident on Bob Hall Lane. It's Bob Hall's old football helmet. I think the street wants it back. Joy, then maybe don't bring creepy stuff home? Knock at door. Joy glances at the door, raises an eyebrow. Joy, guess the freak parade keeps marching. She walks off. Henry's front porch, night. Henry goes to see who's knocking. Henry opens the front door. Jason is there with his bat, face serious. Henry? Jason? Another kid's gone missing. Same street, same fog. No sound. No trace. When? Right after you made it out. Jason pulls out his phone and shows a photo of a bike in the middle of Bob Hall Lane. Fog surrounds it. Henry. That's exactly where I fell. Jason, whatever followed you, it's still there. And it's not done. Henry's room, night. Henry and Jason sit on the floor with the helmet between them. Henry. My dad told me everything. He saw Bob disappear. Said the shadows moved first, like they were alive. Jason, my uncle wrote stuff. Notes, journals. Before he disappeared, he kept calling it something. Jason unfolds an old paper, looks at it, then hands it to Henry. Jason, he called it The Shade of Hall. Henry reads the page aloud. The Shade of Hall. It remembers grief. It feeds on lives. Jason points to a line. That part, he underlined it twice. Said never bring the past home with you. They both glance at the helmet. Henry tells Jason we gotta go back tonight. Why? You barely made it out. Because if we don't, some other helpless person could be taken. Okay, we'll go. They gather gear and head back. Bob Hall Lane, nighttime. Henry and Jason return to the lane. Fog creeps in low. The air is icy and silent. Jason, you sure about this? Henry, no, but I'm not running anymore. They step deeper into the lane. Jason removes the helmet from the backpack and sets it on the pavement. Jason, let's see if it wants to talk. They back away. A shadow figure can be seen in the fog. The fog curls toward the helmet slowly. Then in a flash, it's gone. Henry, it took it. Jason, or reclaimed it. They freeze. Whispers begin echoing around them. Voices layered over each other. Some call Jason's name, some call Henry's. Some whisper, Bob. Whisper, the shade remembers. Henry, we need to go, now. They turn, but the lane is different. It's longer, endless. The road they came from is gone.
To be continued.